she's a very good mare. I don't see too many beating her on Saturday. No, she's pretty special.
Nice, mate. You guys had a nice Sham Express winner today too that the boys might have piled a little bit of money on.
Yeah, she won well. Like she's last time out, she was a bit disappointing in the wet, but a better track today. You know, she just she found the line really well. So it's a pretty exciting filly.
Hey Rodney, tell us a bit about Windsor Park and the relationship with the plate, because it's a famous race in New Zealand. Obviously, the second part of the Triple Crown, and people have punted. We just asked the lads if they could name some past winners, and some great horses have won it. So, what's the involvement, and why do you guys consider this one of the absolute premier races in New Zealand through the spring?
Oh, look, you know, we've been involved with Hawke's Bay Racing for 21 years now. We used to sponsor the Guineas, and we moved on. I don't know how many years now we've been sponsoring this race, but it's you know, high class weight grade gallopers. You know, it's hard to beat. You know, always turns out to be really, really highly rated, and has been one of the highest rated races in the country for a long time. But it's always up there, you know.
Nice, mate. And you guys have got some Turmy Looses going to the sales next year, of course. Are you starting to get excited about those?
Yeah, actually, I've just come back from Australia. I came back this morning. We've been on a bit of a marketing tour. You know, trying to get a few trainers over for the sales, and you know, really good talk. You know, there's a lot of guys coming over. So yeah, look, Turmy Loose, he's left some good foals, and you know, we're pretty wrapped there.
G'day, mate. Jared Firth here, just some bloke they pulled off the street. But
hey, Jared, there you go, mate.
Good bro. Hey, mate, big fan of Turmy Loose. Obviously, as progeny's going to sales next year. We've got our own little yearling going as well. Mate, one of my favourite things about the bloodstock industry is seeing those mares that we used to see going around and punting. What sort of mare stands out for you that's been to see Turmy Loose?
Oh, look, man, I tell you, he's got a cracking one out of Angelica, mare that I raced. She was group placed, but you know, it's always nice when you breed the mother and Stan the father, and he's one of the, you know, he's just a cracking, absolute cracking colt. You know, he's had a lot of good mares at the farm, and he's left them, you know, outstanding types. So look, he's yeah, as I say, he's pretty exciting horse.
Hey Rod, you said you've been on a marketing tour in Australia. What does that involve? Do you take your briefcase, so how do you go about it? Surely you shout a few beers and kind of let them know what we're about over in New Zealand. Is that how it works?
Yeah, well, there's always plenty of drinking, but you know, look, hey mate, the thing about this game is about relationships, and when you head over there, I was there with Brent Gillivick and Dave Gurley and Andrew Birch from New Zealand Thoroughbred Marketing, and you know, the NZB have done a huge thing this year. They're going to fly the trainers over and put them up. So it's a huge marketing tool for New Zealand. But look, you know, it's just about getting out there, pressing the flesh with them.
Outstanding, mate. You're right, and it is so much about relationships, and so it's good to hear that NZB are doing some things to be proactive in that space. And on that, obviously, we value you guys' support of what we've been up to, and not only with the podcast, but with Karaka Million last year. So we were just talking about before how we've managed to shake a couple of casino chips out of Sky City too. So we might be able to get one of those for you, mate. But yeah, thank you,
mate. You guys are doing a great job, mate. It's all about, you know, young people being involved in the industry. As you know, it's bloody exciting. And mate, I go to work every day. You know, half cup full, ready to rock and roll. And that's what I like to see about you guys. That it's you know, I want young people to see the enthusiasm that's you know, that you guys have got, and no, I love it.
Hey Rod, Windsor Park is a huge part of the industry. You guys are supporters, obviously, not just of us, but of heaps of aspects. Can you promise me this? Can you please phone into the podcast sometime? Just give us a surprise. You know, we'd love to have the dog that pays the bills give us a bell and tell us what's straight. So please tune in another time and give us a bell.
Yeah, no, that's good, mate. No, it should be a fantastic day Saturday. Hawke's Bay lay it on really well, and any of the Boys Get Paid that are living in that area, they should get their butts out there and have a good day. And if they see me around, make themselves known and shout them a beer.
There you go.
Dead right, Rodney.
How good.
I'll leave now, mate. I'll see you there.
All right, take it easy, big dog.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, mate.
Appreciate it. See you, bud.
How good is that? We've got a guy there who is literally one of the linchpins of the industry. Obviously, the studs make it go round. And he understands it, doesn't he? You can just tell by the way he says, you know, it's about getting young people, it's about passion, and that's why I guess you've built such a good rapport with him, because he understands.